Greetings, greetings, greetings. So, yesterday I did some filet mignon steak. And I tell you, as soon as it came out of the oven, I didn't even have a chance to get a glimpse of it because it was all attacked. But nevertheless, I did this for you. So, last night I took out a slab of salmon. And of course, I buy my salmon from Sam's Club because it's a quality for me. So what I have done was I took my slab of salmon and I cut it into little steak pieces last night. And as you can see, I've soaked it overnight in, of course, 9.5, well, 9 plus alkaline water. I'm used to 9.5, but again, this is 9 plus. So I've gone ahead, I've soaked it overnight. As you can see, honey, guess what? You see all of this toxin in the water. Now, one of the main reasons I love to soak my salmon in alkaline water because it truly gets rid of all of the fishy. So I love salmon, but I don't care for the fishy. It's like such a turnoff. So what I do is, and of course the salmon is falling apart because that is what the alkaline water does. But what I do is I soak my salmon in alkaline water, and I've soaked it overnight already for you. So unlike the filet mignon steak that kept bleeding and I didn't have a chance to cook it until like maybe after 2 or 3 o'clock yesterday evening, the salmon had soaked all night. So I'm going to take it out of this container so that I can show you all of the fishy water that is left. Of course, soaked, it's already been in between. The little vents come. It's like the meat comes alive again. So as I'm removing it, of course, you see things that you just wouldn't see with regular water. Like, I've never. And so that's why I got away from just opening up something, rinsing it off, and then commencing to cook it. This is the water from the salmon. Just soaking it overnight. Now I could go into it a little bit more, but for video purposes sake, I'll try not to. You should see there's the water. I don't know what that may be. Apparently it may be the fishy taste, I'm figuring. Just looks dangerous. I don't know. It doesn't look like anything is just open and eat, that's for sure. So this actually is, it was folded on the end, so I need to cut him again. See, you just never know. Now you see the difference is this part has blown up from soaking in the water, and by me not actually knowing this piece was folded, it hasn't had the chance to blow up. As you can see, that's like almost 2 different pieces And I do understand that one is thicker than the other, and it is the end, but really, what does it have to do with the color? Anyway, this is the salmon. And of course, what I'll take the time to do this time is actually show you just what I've worked with. So this is actually the slab of salmon in the pack. Antibiotic free, Atlantic salmon, Norwegian salmon. So this is it in the pack. I guess it may be folded on that end as well. So this is the pack. And this is the actual product after it's soaked in alkaline water. So, and then I'll say the end of this tail piece almost looked like it was still frozen. But the alkaline water actually helps it to come alive, so. And this is the water. Actually, I have a napkin under it, so it doesn't no justice. I just needed you guys to see. This is the fishy water. And I'll help this part out a little bit. Honey, I wash what I eat like a baby. I just don't know. This is why, I guess, my insides, my outside is a reflection of my inside. That's it. Kind of matches now a little bit. So I'll get rid of the fishy water. I don't know what all of that is. I just don't know. I just don't know. I just don't have a clue. And so I won't begin to try to have one. I'm going to, oh, okay, that's not stuff around there. I thought that was some stuff around there. Usually that's what happens. Okay, so we'll start again. I'll rinse it off. Of course, I'll rinse it off again. Another thing, y'all, I actually clean while I'm cooking. Okay. 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 after you soak it in the alkaline water, everything is just really nice. So whatever the toxin is, not really sure, but I'm gonna take this piece by piece and rinse it off. Now where the suds come from, y'all, I didn't put soap in the water, so I'll just take it that it's some other kind of something. This is coming out of the fish. Not sure, because when I first soaked it, the water became suds like it was soap. Not sure, but nevertheless, we'll keep going. As you can see, the salmon is nice and back fresh, unlike the frozen. There's some dents in it. There's this in between. Doesn't really do that at first. Until after you soak it, it'll make the dents on its own. And of course, you can see. As regular water hits it, it is opening up on its own. So I can say and admit that when you cook your food in alkaline water, it has a totally different taste. Not sure, but I know it came from the fish. These pieces are breaking up, of course, because the alkaline water has gotten to it good. See? And then this is what we have after we rinse the fish. I don't know what the slime is. Really not sure. But if it isn't supposed to have any antibiotics, I'm going to make sure, because the alkaline water will remove it. Remember, we are foodies. I just can't. Let's see. Wash this out of here. Now I'm so funny, I don't even like a dish towel. Do you hear me? I rather clean with a strong paper towel. It's so germy. A little bit of champagne too. I have a little head start just because I've soaked it overnight. So, but as you can see, so I promise to show it to you all today before it's eaten. I am going to prepare it shortly, only because I can't let everything just fall apart, and it has been soaking for multiple hours. I'll say it's been soaking almost a work shift and more. A 10-hour work shift. Okay, so once it for the last time, and then I'll get the seasoning. So you see something there. Wow. Let's see. Now another thing I found, see this fishy stuff right here? You can just peel it off. All that's fishy. All of that is the salmon is fishy. So if you don't like fishy, it's a lot. It's alive. It's alive. It's alive. It's definitely alive. You just leave them whole, somebody on them. And those little dents help the seasoning to stick in. So when I season this fish, honey, it's gonna be well seasoned. Of course, this is one of I've been taking care of, preparing my meat like this. So when my son was shot, it actually helped him better to not have impurities in his body. Of course, I know all about real fruit, so I would have to buy him organic fruit and to actually make sure that the food had number 9, began with number 9 instead of number 4. Recognize those squeeze him just like the steak, but I don't want to tear him up. Open. Falling to pieces, honey. Let's see. So now I'll get to infamously seasoning. As we in New Orleans love seasoning. Okay. Okay, so I'll pull out my seasoning. We're gonna do this today. So as y'all see, I'm just gonna use basics. I like to put a little iodized salt in everything that I eat because we don't, a lot of things that we eat with salt now, it's no longer iodized salt. And iodized salt is very good for your body. Helps you to not be prone to sickness. A whole lot. So we've always been taught about salt. And salt is the flavor of the earth, honey. So whenever you sweat, you want to say salt. So you add a little iodized salt. And I just add a little because everything else that I cook, everything else that I season with actually has salt in it. So you see there's a little water at the end. Well, overall, y'all, I know I cleaned it, so it's not as bad as it was. And so I'll season them onto the sides so that I can make sure that everything gets some. Every piece gets some. So I'll go with my iodized salt first. And I'm just sprinkling it up a little. Sprinkling it a little. Okay. So we iodized, that's for sure. Poor salmon, I done cleaned it to pieces, but it's here. I'm gonna take my garlic because I love a lot of garlic. Okay, so I cut it all garliced up. I really go overboard with the garlic, y'all, but I'm gonna try not to. Let's see. So one more time. Okay. Then I'm gonna take a little slap your mama. Don't slap her though. Just, you know, the food make you wanna. Mama be cooking like, Lord. Slap your mama. And I like to season every inch, honey. I get that from my mama. And we're gonna flip. How you get that seasoning, baby. Flip. To get the falling apart, baby. And you're gonna shake, slap your mama on this side. Remember, it's really getting a good seasoning because it got all the vents. And don't worry, I only open like 2 holes at a time. It ain't nothing major. But remember, the alkaline water balances everything, so it never allows you to overdo too much of anything. Okay, and I love a little Tony. Everybody does. That Tony. I sprinkle him after slap your mama. Over here. Sprinkle them over here. Flip them. Okay, so we all seasoned up to the inch. So we all in there. So, I'm gonna see. Put my seasoning up. Oops. Open the whole thing. No. That's what I want to do. Make sure none of them seasonings is on the top. Oh, bless me. That's what the seasonings are. Make it smell. Okay, so let me put this up and we'll get down to the get down. Get down, get down. So this is what I did. Last but not least, this is my favorite. Okay, so I'm going to individually wrap each piece of salmon. And I add this good infamous garlic butter, honey, divine. And I really love to leave my butter room temperature, but being that it has so many garlics and herbs inside of it, I deemed it safe. It's not like it's lands of lakes, you know? Can't just leave it room temperature. So we'll get down to this part. This dinner gonna be over early, baby. Early and not late. It's gonna be done. And of course, aluminum foil is my best friend. Like, girl, you individually wrap everything, and it tastes so good. Let's start with those mini. So I've made my sheets of aluminum foil, some of them. And what I usually do is take pieces of my butter. And I put it on the aluminum foil. I'll show you in a second. So I do my butter like this. And then I take a piece of salmon and I lay it on top of it. Like that. And then I take some butter and just put a little bit on the side. Like this. Okay. And then I individually wrap it. Individually wrap it like this. Okay, and sit it to the side. That's how it's going in the oven. I'll get to the next one. Maybe the bigger the piece, the more salmon. The more butter you might want to add. But butter, once it melts, it moves around. So the goal is for the butter to soak into that salmon, of course. This piece like this. Individually wrapped. And of course I keep going. But y'all get the picture. The goal is that it's clean. And that it'll be so good. And I eat salmon a whole lot, so I'm gonna be into those different foods because different foods require different tastes. Everything you can't clean, so usually if I can't clean it in alkaline water, I'm not going to eat it. Ground beef is about the only thing that I will eat that I can't soak in alkaline water, because people know I will soak the bacon beef. Of course, I will be simple. I'll put that piece with that one. Okay. So there's 4. Still have these. I'm sorry, I put the butter on there like that. Take these little pieces right here. And I want to be simple. This is another little piece I stick it on the side of here. Put my butter on and wrap. Okay. And we have 2 more pieces. Alrighty. This one on top of here.